This is the first estate, Nag Hammadi, Gnostic text. Going to go to the book of Melchizedek. Final warning to Melchizedek. These things which I was commanded to reveal to you, reveal also to others, as I have done. But that which is secret, do not reveal to anyone unless it is revealed to you to do so. The word is whole. Now, continuation on that word, whole, means holy, as in holy land. This particular word right here, owl, as in the bird, the night bird. Strong's Concordance. This book contains the definition of every word in the King James Bible. The word right here, as you can see, owl, is cup. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yes, because they have to leave now. Donald Trump is getting rid of them. Slowly but surely. And they're not pleased by this. So we spoke about the owl. Here we go on U.S. Capitol right here. And the dollar bill right here. So we're speaking of America, the Holy Land. That's why he's getting rid of them. This is the Holy Land. And these are a bunch of sinners that have invaded this country. And they have to go. This is by the command of the Trinity. Commander-in-Chief Donald Trump is the one chosen for this task. Let's break that name down. So here we have Don. Means Lord, Master. No, he's working for the Lord. Okay? He's working for the Trinity. Now this particular word right here, doth. Wiktionary, go to the very bottom. You see, to get rid of. And that's what he's doing. He's doing this for the Lord. Okay? They want him to do it. They want him to clear out the Holy Land so King David can come and sit on his throne. Now, all of these, okay, three definitions all apply to these immigrants, foreigners, illegals. You know, Trump appreciates, the hard work you've done, okay, but you're here illegally. You have to go. So, Trump, in a free dictionary, let's break that down. A suit in card games that outranks all other suits for the duration of a hand. And that would be the ace. All right? The ace in all forms. You get the heart. You get the spade, club, diamond. Ace in the hole. Right here. Now, ace up one sleeve. We also have hole card. We spoke on the hole right here. And that's the ace. The ace in the hole. So, the hole card right here. Okay? A playing card dealt face down that the holder need not reveal until the showdown. And this is the showdown. Okay? We're on the verge of, a civil war, race war, who knows, but we're on the verge of something big about to happen. All right? Ace up one's sleeve. Okay? Now, as you can see, a surprise advantage of which others are not aware. Nobody was aware of this. Okay? In Trump's first term, he did things one way that made people vote for him the second time because they thought he was going to continue that way. But no, he had an ace up his sleeve. Okay? Ace in the hole. All right? So, we have the word ace right here. Now at the very bottom, copper coin. Going to address this later. Meantime, you see this word. ES translates to Spanish. See, it's code for Spanish. And we know these Latin Americans, they are the centerpiece. Okay? or the focal point of these deportations. But it's all groups. But it just so happens that these guys, the Spanish, are making the most news. Same word. See? That yes, right here. All right. Now, as you can see, means card games. And right down here to clarify it, that's what we're dealing with. The full deck, card games, right? And we see that the ace means yes. Now, ka means to consume, right? In the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Trump knows that something's about to happen, and he's trying to get these illegal immigrants out of here because he knows God's about to destroy this place, bring down some serious judgment. He's trying to save people's lives, but he can't say it outrightly. So he's trying to do it in many different ways, okay? But these people aren't smart enough to read between the lines, okay? They've got a taste of the American wine, and they can't leave it alone now, right? Then we have this word from Wiktionary, pos. Terms of service. Yes, there was a time limit put on the time of these Gentiles being here, these immigrants, foreigners, and that includes Europeans. You guys are going to have to leave as well. Only the ones of you Gentiles that King David wants here will stay. Okay? You were brought into this country, or continent, let's put it like that, Canada, United States, by corrupt politicians. If King David never brought you here, you're not legal. Okay? As you can see right here, Battlestar Galactica. So, we're going to tie all of these words together right here. Directly to the key. ESKHA, us, right here. And it means last time. Okay? Now, as we go into the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verses 51 and 2. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. And that's what you're seeing right now. I broke it down to you, all of these words right here. Then I fused them together in this particular frame. See it? Donald Trump used the ace in the hole in this particular term. Okay? Nobody saw it coming, but the man of the Lord did. So, here we go. Donald Trump. No one has done more for the black community than Donald Trump. Okay? And if you look, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln, nobody has done what I have done. So, here we go. United States slave trade differs from every other slave trade history of the world outside of ancient Egypt. That is because these are the same children of Israel, black Americans. Okay? Now, this particular image is from the Library of Congress, but we're going to go to Nahum chapter 3, verse 10. Yet was she carried away. She went into captivity. Her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets, and they cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound in chains. Now, here we have the word pain. Next to it is the word copper. Remember, we spoke on that word copper earlier. I said I would address it. Well, speaking of Black America, Donald Trump is working for Black America, the children of Israel. All right? Lamentations chapter 3, verse 7. He hath hedged me about that I cannot get out. He hath made my chain heavy. Yes, the Lord made Black America's burdens heavy, and we endured it like champions. And now he is going to lighten the load. He's lifted. Remove these chains off of us, even the mental chains. On some, they still remain, but the righteous, they have been removed. Okay? So copper, right here, this is what a copper coin looks like. Notice it says Indian coin. Okay, so Webster's Dictionary, 1828, defines an American. A native of America originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now apply to the descendants of Europeans born in America. So, they stole our identity, the Europeans. Then they brought in all of their allies, which are the Gentiles, including the Africans and the Caribbeans. Same people. But anyone who is not a Black American, okay, you are a Gentile, an immigrant, all right? We have the word Amer, which means America. Right here, directly to the key, same word. Now, in the book, Genesis chapter 49, verse 21, Naphtali is a hind let loose, he giveth goodly words. Okay, so as you can see, right here, word, because this is the promised land, that's the goodly word, where we have a commander-in-chief, nation of free speech. Okay, so Jew, or Judah, means praise, son of Jacob, by Leah. This particular frame indicates that all 12 tribes are known as Jews or Judah, maintaining their tribal names and blessings. They're all one race, Black American. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. Online etymology dictionary, once again, have the word black. Revelation chapter 22, verse 16. And Jesus hath sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. As you can see, the word black means bright, shining, glittering, bright as in wisdom and intelligence. Black is an all-purpose word. It means positive and negative things, therefore must be used in its proper context. There's a push in Black America that we separate ourselves from this word because people don't truly understand what it means, or they have their hidden agendas. I would advise you righteous Black Americans to maintain this word. All right? Anyway, spend the first estate with another lesson. I will see you in the next one.